Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of House of the Dragon Season 2. I have been waiting tirelessly for days and months, specifically 666 days. Thank you so much, HBO. It is 11 a.m. I have not slept. I've been up all night. The episode being titled A Son for a Son is absolutely insane, obviously, because of what happened at the end of the last episode. I'm expecting bloodshed, dragons, hot Targaryen sex, incest, dragons, bloodshed, and a lot of blondes. I am, of course, Team Black, obviously. If you're new here, I am AlsoMij. You can just say Mid. I am an Australian full-time streamer. I watch a variety of shows all the time in my spare time, so I thought it'd be a good idea to share my reaction with you guys to some of the series that I love. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I will be posting weekly these episodes as they come out, as well as a bunch of other shows that I'm watching at the same time as well. So without further ado, let's watch episode 1, A Son for a Son of House of the Dragon. I love the sounding of that HBO. Oh, here it is! The new intro. You were lying if you were playing this and you're not singing along. Oh, it's all like embroidered. I love this. Guys, actually, I did the backup vocals for this intro, so if you guys need me for any, bro, that's Bran. That's Bran warged. He traveled back in time.
Duty is sacrifice. It eclipses all things, even blood. The North owes a great duty to the Seven Kingdoms. Since the days of the first men, we have stood as guardians against the cold and the dark. But my ancestor, Torrhen Stark, began a tradition by making an offering at the onset of winter. 1 in 10 men from our household was to be chosen to fortify the watch.
Wow, it starts off in the north.
Winter is coming.
Coming? What is this then that falls from the skies and shivers my bones?
In winter it will cover all you see, and all memories of warmth will be forgotten.
It pleases me to think that over a century ago our ancestors treated in this very place. Surely the great Torrhen Stark would have sooner died than bent the knee, unless he believed the Conqueror could bring unity to the Seven Kingdoms. If men do not remember the oath sworn to King Viserys and to his rightful heir.
Starks do not forget their oaths, my prince. In winter, my duty to the wall is even more dire than the one I owe to King's Landing.
The High Tower's plan to usurp the throne. If my mother is to defend her claim to hold the realm united, she needs an army. War is coming. We cannot wage it without the support of the North.
My father brought King Jaehaerys and Queen Alysanne to see the wall. His grace stood at this very outlook and watched as their dragons refused to cross it. Do you think my ancestors built a 700-foot wall of ice to keep out snow and savages?
What does it keep out?
White Walkers.
If your greybeards can fight, the Queen will have them.
They will fight hard.
A raven's arrived. Urgent news from Dragonstone.
I'm guessing that's the news that they've already done it. They've already taken the throne.
I alone patrol over 100 miles of open sea, endlessly. Maelys must gorge and rest, as must I.
We're going to King's Landing.
To what end?
I cannot face that hoary old bitch alone. With my dragon and yours together, we can kill Vhagar and her rider. Make it a son for a son.
Was this the Queen's command?
The Queen remains absent.
Or perhaps more simply, to await her return.
She has been gone for days. Too long. She is exposed.
She is grieving.
The mother grieves as the Queen shirks her duties.
A raven that brought me news of Rhaenyra's death. I existed for weeks, in torment, refusing to believe what I'd been told. A raven has told Rhaenyra that her son is dead.
Luke's death.
What if Aemond would happen upon her?
Then I would pity Aemond. The Queen was wise to recuse herself. She's not acted on the vengeful impulse that others might have.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished. and Luke would be alive. Fly with me. It is a command.
Would that you were the king.
She's so cheeky. Oh, look at her. Oh, that face. She looks horrid.
It's a marvel she was able to return from the Stepstones at all. I must have my ship back at sea to lead the effort.
It'll be many weeks yet. The smithy delivered this earlier. My lord.
What the hell is that?
I had this commission for Prince Lucerys.
Sorry to hear about your heir's death.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea. I am indebted to you, Alan.
Well, Corlys is such a good man.
Dragon! Arm the scorpion! Scorpion ready! Hold!
The Vega?
Vega! Stand down!
Even I knew that. Gus, I should be in the military of this goddamn landing.
Where is Jaehaerys?
Attending his lessons?
He'll be king one day. He must begin his instruction.
What if he does not want to be king?
Where is he?
The library. I'm afraid.
Don't be. They'd be fools to come with Vhagar protecting the city.
Not the dragons. The rats.
What the? Who the hell is that? Don't tell me it's who I think it is. No. No! Oh my god, I cannot believe that.
We cannot. Again.
Talks so much shit about honor, but he's so quick to get that white coat soiled, isn't he? Ugh, I hate Otto.
What news?
Our letters to the Vale and to the north continue to go unanswered.
Thank you, my prince. That's very helpful.
My nephew, Lord Ormond,
My letters to Rhaenyra. Has there been any answer?
An apology for her dead son?
None, Your Grace. We must presume that the princess has refused the offered terms.
Is the heir to the throne bothering you, Thailand?
No, not in the least, Your Grace.
Because I think he wants a ride, a pony ride. Wouldn't that be fun, Jaehaerys? Should the Master of Coin be your royal steed?
There are important matters to discuss.
Off you go, Jaehaerys.
Ugh, it's so scary. What the hell? Why is that so terrifying?
Where were we?
Well, we should have just killed her when we had the chance.
regrettably, the opportunity for surprise has been lost. We must play the board before us.
If we are to break the Sea Snake's blockade, we will need to bolster both the Lannister and Hightower navies.
Aemond, what is your business here?
The king summoned me.
You do not have a seat at this council.
Aemond is my closest blood and our best sword. I welcome him.
We must establish a toehold there.
The River Lords will either declare for me, or they will meet Vhagar and Sunfire together.
Ooh.
Rhaenyra has dragons as well.
Mine are bigger.
If we loose the dragons to war, there'll be no calling them back. We must proceed cautiously.
Fat old Lord Tully will either raise my banner or see his burn.
And Vhagar is needed here, in retribution for the death of her son.
Errors were made in the hours following King Viserys' death. I send ravens by the hour. Many and more houses will declare for you in time.
Oh, I hate this guy.
I had come earlier to have a word before the small council convened, but your handmaiden said that you were indisposed.
What is it you wish to discuss?
I am satisfied I have exposed all who betrayed our trust.
And what of them?
They no longer breathe our air. I've chosen your new staff, personally.
He's so scary. Holy shit. Oh, she's looking for Luke's dragon. Oh. Oh my god, it's gonna make me wanna cry. What the fuck? What the? That's actually so sad. Oh, that poor boy.
Let's have the first petition, my good Lord Hand. And how might your king be of service?
'Tis my flock. A tenth of them taken by the crown on the cusp of winter. If I'd had the time to plan,
We should
perhaps.
return them. I shall make your flock of sheep whole.
We already made a promise to all the Crown lands that a tithing of livestock would be necessary to sustain the dragons for their increased activity and, pray not, eventual fighting.
Perhaps we could just return his sheep he came all this way.
If you return one herder's sheep, Your Grace, you'll soon
Uh-uh.
find them all
Is he gonna
at
go
the
back
foot
on
of
his
your
word?
throne, expecting the same.
They won't know.
All hear it.
After further thought, cannot restore your sheep. If war were to break out, my dragons will require feed.
A lone scorpion takes weeks to build. To put it simply, we are struggling. If we could but have the crown's coin before we started work, it would bring great relief.
Seems fair.
You shall be paid, and paid well. My army cannot make all weapons. You should continue their making.
Otto!
Our victory depends on the efforts of the small folk.
Yeah.
You have my most sincere gratitude, Your Grace.
Fuck off, Otto.
I wonder, do you have a moment for a quiet word? Tis the hand's want to keep a firm grip on things. You controlled your father the same way.
I am aware.
Otto Hightower was your father's hand, Your Grace.
Oh god, I couldn't think of anything worse than putting that two left-footed dickhead as Hand of the King.
I requested an audience hours ago. I find myself wondering, do we pursue the same end?
I must admit there are days where I myself can't be sure. And how would you define victory?
Rhaenyra bending the knee, and Aegon sitting the Iron Throne in peace. As Viserys wished.
Then we are aligned.
Then be my ally. An ally would not repeatedly cut my legs from beneath me at that table of men.
These critical days since Viserys' passing haven't gone to plan.
That's not my fault. Aegon is ever eager to prove himself, and Aemond is angry. Rhaenyra's son took his eye and was never punished for it. What he did, however vicious.
The caprice of youth.
How is she excusing that? However vicious.
But if you undermine my voice, both those boys will grow deaf to it. We only need to mind Aegon until the novelty of rule is spent. Once he tires of it, you and I can steer our course to victory.
A fine strategy, daughter. But you must accept that the path to victory now is one of violence.
I know it, but that does not mean it must be wanton.
God, what a woman. Oh, I love this song. Ah, the, White Worm, I think.
When last we met, there were two of you.
The White Worm.
Did you think I would wither in your absence?
How long have you been selling secrets to Otto Hightower?
As long as he had gold to pay for them.
Who sent you fleeing from King's Landing in such disrepair? Hmm? You put Aegon on the throne.
That was the Hightower's conspiracy. I merely profited from knowing Aegon's movements.
But you delivered him.
He would have returned home eventually for gold and for respite, as he always does. I simply sped the business along.
Business that ended with the theft of the Queen's throne and the murder of her son.
You only blame me because your true enemies are out of reach. I held no loyalty to him.
What else do you know of him, his plans?
Little unless...
It's scary.
Have her moved to the cells. She is to be treated as a traitor to the crown.
But the lady speaks the truth. She was no agent of the Hightowers.
What is it to you?
A matter of honor.
Was it honor that made you stand by and watch as the Hightowers usurped the throne? You and your traitorous twin?
No, my prince. I'm shamed by it.
I don't care. Aegon was in your grasp. You should have killed him yourself.
I reckon our names at the King's Guard are just 8 and 10. And we swore the same oath to defend the whole of the royal family. So what were we to do when they turned against one another?
Did you find what you needed?
Your Grace, my Lord Husband's blockade of the gullet moves into place.
I want Aemond Targaryen.
Holy shit, I got chills. Oh my god, I got chills so badly just then. Oh, she's changed a lot.
In your years as merchant of gossip, you surely accumulated spies within the Red Keep. Servants who knew the comings and goings.
Scheme with someone else, Daemon. I was once in your thrall, but no longer.
Your knowledge in exchange for your freedom.
Lady Jane Arryn has pledged her support in exchange for a dragon to guard the Vale. And Lord Craig
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
has promised 2,000 men.
What the? I chose a good day to wear waterproof mascara.
Valerie Florence. Viserys Targaryen. Viserys Valorian.
I'm told you bear a mislike for the High Towers.
Fuck the High Towers.
The White Worm said you're one of Aegon's rat catchers. Her ghost told me you're a betting man. Fighting pits?
Dogs?
How deep your debts? I was also given to understand that you possess a unique knowledge of the Red Keep.
Michael's tunnels. Great big rat's nest it is. I know them better than the shape of my own cock.
This is my friend. Tonight he's going to be your friend. You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen. He has silver hair and one eye. Should be easy enough to find. But I understand he's quite good in a fight. You want to take caution. It's one half. We'll get the other when it's done.
All right.
Oh god.
What if we can't find him?
This motherfucker's gonna die.
You should be leading the van. And I should be flying cover on Vhagar. We would bring the whole of the Crown lands to heal in weeks.
Well, mayhaps we could petition the king privately. Rosby and Stokeworth, small castles right in the shadow of King's Landing. They would not want us for enemies.
We could add their levies to our own, our host growing as we advance. My brother is hostage to my grandsire and mother, and they tell him that a war of dragons can yet be avoided.
'Tis inevitable. They must see that.
Otto fears to upset the order of things. Alicent is simply angry. She blames me for starting this war, after she plotted with my father's council to usurp his throne. Her grace speaks with two tongues.
She has a gentle heart, and Rhaenyra is a cunning spider. Long ago, she drew Alicent into her web, intoxicated her.
Oh my god. Oh, you sleep with a girl once and it just...
Return to your post, Lord Commander. I must have a word with the Prince. It would concern me, grandson, if plans were being considered beyond the ears of your king and his hand. You've a zeal to act, I understand. I was young once myself.
I only wish to serve my king and my house.
You and Vhagar are the greatest single power in the realm. If it wasn't obvious before, it certainly is now. But there are many pieces at play here, some of which you can't yet see. I promise you, Aemond, you will have all the vengeance that you seek, but you must keep a grip on your impulses. We both know that your brother cannot.
I'm such a manipulator. I don't trust a word he says. What are you doing with that dog? Don't kill the dog. What the fuck is he doing with that dog?
Bring the dog.
How the fuck are you gonna bring the dog? What? Oh, whatever.
Wait. Could always be Aegon the Strong.
My nephew's already taken that one.
It's a king.
My mother and grandsire mind me like some helpless duckling.
Oh, but you're the king. Who gives a shit what they say?
My brother at least knows his place. He's as loyal as a hound.
Aegon the Dragon Cock.
Yes, yes. Yeah, the untamable beast.
Different group of rat catchers working upstairs.
If we're to kill a royal fucking prince, where do you think we're gonna find him?
I thought the rest was your bet.
Oh, idiot.
I could end you right here. Take the rest of the gold myself.
I just don't know my way around. Fuck off.
What did the dog do to him? I hate that. Oh, what an asshole. Oh, that's not the room that they were just in, is it? Oh, no.
No one's here.
We need to keep looking. No head. No gold.
Something's gonna happen. Oh!
She's the queen, she is.
A son for a son, he said. Or does she look like a fucking son to you?
Over there.
Oh my god. Not a baby.
We need to get our head and get out.
No!
Which one's a boy?
Maybe that one.
No, they're not.
The mother knows.
Which?
Oh.
I have a necklace. It's of great value.
That's not a son.
Oh.
It's the other one. She's not going to give up the king's heir that easy.
No, she's telling true.
How does he know? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, they cut his head off.
Helena!
Oh god. Oh god.
What's happened?
She's with fucking Chris, isn't she? Yeah, of course. Oh my
They
god.
killed the boy.
Oh my god. What an episode. What the hell? A son for a son? That is insane. I did not expect that they'd kill his heir. A kid. Man, this show is so messed up. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, the sounds of it were just... Oh god. What a good episode though. I can't believe that Alicent is with Kristen Cole. Kristen Cole is such a fucking loser. Thank you so much for watching along with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Shocked, cried again. Until next time, next week. Don't really know what I'm expecting, really. I can make a prediction and then I guess next week it'll just be turned on its head. As much as I hate the greens and I love the blacks, I'm team Rhaenyra all the way. That's fucked up. Killing their kid is so messed up. Would I rather have them killed Aemond? Dunno, I love Aemond. I love him as a character. He's such a, I don't know, such an interesting character. You have no one to blame for Daemon but that. Daemon's just total. They're just an asshole. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting next week's ones when it comes out, as well as I'm watching another show at the moment called AV6 if you want to watch along with that one. I also have another channel as well, my main channel, that I post all my gaming and variety videos from my Twitch channel that you can check out as well. Twitch.tv/AlsoMij if you would like. Thank you guys for watching this along with me, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye!